For the titration lab, you will need certain materials to make sure you do it correctly and safely. The two buffer solutions to calibrate the pH meter, although these will be prepared for you by your teacher. You will need the box labeled LabQuest 2 with the pH meter inside, the attachment that gets plugged into the pH meter, a clamp with a 50 milliliter burette, distilled water, a glass funnel, 30 to 40 milliliters of NaOH solution, 20 milliliters of vinegar, and a 20 milliliter volumetric pipette. When you open the LabQuest 2 box, you should find a cubish thing. That is the pH meter. Along with it should be the power cord. Plug the power cord into the pH meter. As soon as it's done loading, use the plug-in in port 1 of the pH meter. First, put the attachment into the blue buffer solution. Then click on the screen, press Calibrate, and then press Calibrate Now. When it says Enter Known Value 1, press 10.0. Then press Keep. After you press the Keep button, put the attachment in the water and wash it off. Then place it in the yellow buffer. This has a pH of 4. Where you see the known value 2, place 4.0, then press Keep again. Your pH meter is now calibrated. Next, you have to clean out the 50 milliliter burette. To clean it out, take the distilled water and place it inside the 50 milliliter burette. Go to the sink and slowly wash out the distilled water in a circular motion. Rinse out the burette with distilled water 3 times, then do the same thing again with the NaOH solution. Make sure with the NaOH solution you let out a little bit from the bottom every time. After you're done cleaning the burette, place it firmly inside the clamp. Then, using the 20 milliliter volumetric pipette, place 20 milliliters of the vinegar into a 100 milliliter beaker. Put between 30 and 40 milliliters of the NaOH solution into the 50 milliliter burette while using the glass funnel to make sure none of it spills. After every half a milliliter that you drop into the 100 milliliter beaker, make sure to jot down the pH of the acid solution from the pH meter. Make sure that between every half a milliliter drop, you stir the solution with the pH meter. Make sure that your calibrated pH meter is inside the 100 milliliter beaker at all times during the experiment. The pH should go up very slowly at first. Pay close attention to the pH meter after every single drop, so that way you are prepared when you see the jump that comes when you reach the equivalence point. After your pH hits 13, it will increase by very small intervals. When your pH increases by barely anything at all, you can stop taking measurements. Using the data you collected in the experiment, make a graph with each point based on the pH at that point and the milliliters of NaOH added at that point. Using that information, find the pH and milliliters of NaOH added at the equivalence point and at the half equivalence point.